Episode 6. Sed Deo gratia qui nos hoc velut auspitio, docet a gloriae studio desperandum esse, hoc omnio simplici fide proferenda, ut quanto sint a cultu fastuque artificii alieniora, tanto sint ad illius gloriam amplificandam potentiora, quo manifestum fiat omnibus arma nostra non carne sed Deo esse potentia. This sentence of Zwingli is not only beautiful stylistically, it has theological significance. Look at how it is designed. Sed Deo gratia. This is the main sentence. It is the only independent clause. But thanks be to God. Deo here, masculine, singular, and dative. A dative of possessor. Gratia, feminine, singular, and nominative. And we need to supply with it the verb sit. But may thanks belong to God. The rest of the sentence is a modification. It's qui here, to God who, docet nos, is teaching us by this, as it were, auspitio, by this sign, so to speak. He's not saying it's actually a sign, but it is like that. He's referring to the previous passage in which he said that the wickedness of the times means that their works are more like attacks than they are mere books. So God is teaching us by this, as it were, sign that we ought to despair, give up hope, desperandum. This is a gerundive, that we ought to give up hope, a gloriae studio, from the pursuit of glory. We ought to despair of the pursuit of glory, or give up all hope of achieving glory, and instead, all things proferenda. And this, of course, is proferenda esse. And just like this esse here, dependent on docet, ratio obliqua, and that all things, in fact, advance, or should be advanced, by simple faith, simplici fide. And this is feminine singular ablative, as an ablative of means. Now the rest of the sentence has this ut clause, which is result, and in it there is also another relative clause. With the result that, by as much as these things, meaning the simple things of faith, are quite foreign to the sophistication and arrogance of human invention, cultu fastuque artificii, as they are removed from that, by just that much, they are potentiora, more effective for enhancing God's glory. They are potentiora. Here's a comparative adjective, just like alieniora, comparative adjectives, used substantively, that is, as nouns. So by as much as they are quite removed from human sophistication and pride, by just that much they are more effective for enhancing, amplificandam, that's a gerundive again, modifying gloriam, for enhancing the glory of God, illius. And now the concluding relative clause, by which fact, quo, manifestum fiat, it becomes clear. Now there are two ways to interpret this subjunctive fiat. Some would say that it is subjunctive because it is within this ut clause. Another interpretation, and the one that I favor, is that it is subjunctive because here quo is introducing a relative clause of characteristic expressing purpose, in order that, by this thing, it might become clear. That's why I'm interpreting it. Manifestum fiat to all, that our weapons are not non potentia. They are not powerful by the flesh, but they are powerful by God. The former being an ablative of means, and the latter a dative of reference.